Okay, first up is Samantha, and you got a lot of the basic shapes in there, which is good. I think it'd be better if you could get the hat in there as well, or and also just try to add a little bit more personality to the shape. Try to get some more unique proportions, and maybe start adding some accessories and those kinds of things to make it more unique. So maybe different proportions, is he fatter or skinnier or those kinds of things. So, yeah, good basics, but I think you can take it further. Next up is Tara, and yeah, this is really cool that you've taken it pretty far with the alien thing, and yeah, it's got kind of a unique shape, almost sort of bug-like. It's got the big funny eyes and a mustache and a unique hat and all that. So I think this is good. I think you've really given it some unique shape. I think with the fingers, it's good that you've lined it up with these fingers. You're probably going to want to when it comes to rigging, we'll probably want to match the finger joint lengths to these fingers. But besides that, yeah, I think you've done a nice job and have a good very unique character. I don't remember seeing an alien, at least not one that looked like this in this class before, so that's cool. You came up with a new idea. Next up is Jared, and I renamed your file. Make sure your file ends with .ma, and actually there is a file naming convention. If you look at the submission information for the assignment, it'll tell you how you should name your file and include your name and all that stuff, and it should end, any my file has to end with .ma for my ASCII file or .mb for my binary file. Anyway, looking at the model, I think you've done some nice stuff. I like the accessories here, like the bandana, and I like the long gloves. That's a nice touch. And these kind of spikes on the boots are cool. So it looks like you've already got some good accessories and some uniqueness to the character, and it looks like you've worked on the shape a little bit as well. So all of those things are good, and yeah, interesting hat and all that. So keep going, keep adding some features and accessories, and take it to the next level. But I think this is a good start. Next up is Kasia. First, make sure your file names end with .b, .mb or .ma. This is a my binary file, so it ends with .mb, but they have to end with .mb or .ma. And I don't know if this missing boots is some kind of error with the file or what, but it doesn't seem to have its boots. Let me try opening it in a different version of Maya. So I tried the same version of Maya, and so I guess you haven't done the boots yet, so definitely do the boots. So I think you need to catch up a little bit there. I like the flared, arms there, so that's adding some kind of unique shapes to it. But yeah, keep going, kind of keep shaping the character, try to make it unique, but it's very important that he has shoes or boots, so make sure you get those finished. Next up is Faith, and I just want to bring up the selection issue. I'm not sure what's happening, but I'm guessing it's something like that, like you right mouse click and go control vertex and you try to pick a few of these and it does that. So if you switch to component mode by either hitting F8 or select by component type here, then it is letting me select it. So I'm guessing, and I can do F8 to go back into object mode. I'm guessing that's what's happening. I'm not sure. The other thing that messes people up on selecting is soft select. So if you have B on, it looks like I have more than those few selected, and it's kind of, even though I just have a few selected, it's moving the whole thing. So hit B again, that turns that off. But I think it's the first one. I think you need to be in component mode. Yeah, so you've got some good stuff going on. I might want to kind of have probably don't need that top surface for the boots, and you'll want to give the boots a little bit more shape to them. It's very much just a flat cylinder, so try to give it, shape the boot a little bit more. And yeah, you've got a couple facial features here and kind of a cute little bowler hat type hat there. Not that fond of these kind of hands. I think if you, rather than do that, I think you'd be better off using the hands that are on the Pillman file. So I would suggest using those instead, because these I don't know, they just look kind of funny compared to the rest of the character. They don't look like sort of the same. Because that look almost like a robot hand or something. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't look like a. Whereas everything else is a little more smooth and organic looking. So yeah, I might go for those polygon hands that come with that Pillman file instead. Let me know if you need any help importing those, but it shouldn't be too difficult. So yeah, I think yeah, improvements on the boots and better hands would go a long way. And yeah, just kind of keep adding a little bit more shape to it and some more accessories. Next up is Justin. Yeah, I wasn't able to open it in my 2015, so I've opened it up in 2018. And yeah, it looks like you've got some of the basic shapes, but I think you're going to want to move forward with it, and add a hat and some other accessories, and adjust the shapes to maybe make it look more unique, more give it some more personality and individuality. Right now, it's pretty generic. So I think you could take that further. And I guess you're working in 2018. I recommend my 2015 for this class, but because a lot of stuff has changed and moved around in this version. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions. But yeah, I think got the basic generic thing, but you could take it further and make it more, give it more personality. Okay, next up is Anthony, and yeah, it's coming along well. I think maybe a little bit more shape to the boots in the back there. Get that form to the bottom of the boot a little closer. Also, maybe a little thinner. They're awfully thick compared to the width of his legs. And yeah, you've got some stuff going on here. I see you've got a vest kind of on there, and looks like you're making some buttons, which is a good idea. Yeah, I saw that you struggle with the hat, so it's if you have a specific question, let me know. I could try and help you out with that. I like that you've added these belts. Although I think they could be a little bit more form-fitting. It just feels like it's sort of floating there, like there's nothing holding it up. So maybe try to get to fit his body a little more closely. So yeah, so starting to get a couple good accessories and got the basics in there. So yeah, keep going. Try to give it some more shape and add some more to give it more personality. Okay, next up is Terrence, and yeah, once again, got all the basics in there, but it'd be good to see it, some more unique form and shape to it. Make it look. I do like these boots are kind of different, so that's nice and that's somewhat unique. But I would go, see if you can give the body some unique proportions and shape to give it some more character, and then add some more accessories. I think a hat would really help. But yeah, keep going from there and think about what other accessories and things you can add to give it a more unique personality.